Yo, Chibin, welcome back to the channel today with another VOD review with the boy B-Fam. We're going to be going through, this time it's actually Hacienda Hardpoint, which is a new map, of course. B-Fam, how you feeling? You ready for Hacienda breakdown? Ready for me to flame you?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Give
perfect.
it, like, I need
okay.
it. I need all the criticism, man.
Right, we're going to start off right now. What are you doing? No, I'm trolling. So we're going to start off with, the role, okay? So talk to me through, just give me like doesn't have to be like a long thing, literally like a 10-second thought. What is your thought here as you're going through? What's your thought right now?
So initially starting this game, I was like, all right, I'll play. And so that's usually what I do when I run a sub.
You said you play
I
hill?
don't mean to dive there.
Okay.
So I was gonna play the Slayer role, but then I ran to the like I said, I'm still learning this map, so I'm like, all right, let me hop on the hill real quick, kind of see where the enemies are coming from, and then I think I play off of that after that. But
I don't like this start at all. I'm a big fan of, like, I'm against this start by a lot. Let me explain why. On this map, this P1 is a death trap. The only way you hold it is if you have the top control and you kind of know where they're spawning and you're kind of isolating them. However, you do want somebody kind of soaking, hoping your teammates get the kills. In this situation, okay, one thing I want you to start doing is being more adaptable. And this is what I said at the start before our last coach, in our VOD review. There's different roles, okay? So you're gonna generally have on a hill, you got like your main like anchor, you got somebody kind of cutting the lanes, okay? You got somebody kind of just holding like maybe like a power position. Let's just say holding like a power position, and then maybe someone on the hill. Okay, so these are like what I think most people do is they think, oh, this game I'm going to be anchor, but the problem is for P1, you may have each role like one. Okay, that's fine, that's perfect. But for P2, your teammate who was cutting lanes might not be anchoring. You have another teammate holding kill and holding power positions. So can you see it's very clear that for you, if you just want to do this all game, if you say, I'm going to be this all game, what's missing right now in this scenario in P2? What's missing?
If I'm going to be the anchor, I mean,
so right now you're the pink
arrow. What everyone else is playing.
No, so you're the pink out. You're the pink tick. Your teammates are the yellow ticks. What's missing in this P2?
I don't see a pink tick. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, it's because you're a second behind us. Like, yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah. I was like,
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
so right now you're the pink tick. So the way I want to go through this, let me explain this a little bit easier. Okay. On P1, okay, let's just say the yellow tick is represent each person. You are going to be the pink tick. Okay. So you're the pink tick. On P2, this is the yellow tick. Your teammates are the yellow tick. So you have an anchor. CL is cutting lanes. You don't have that right now. You have somebody holding a power position, maybe just holding a cut on the map, and you have somebody holding the hill. Okay? As the pink player, especially in solo queue, you need to be flexible. Right now, you're saying I'm going to be the anchor. The issue is we don't have someone cutting the lanes. Your job as someone flexible is to always make sure that there's a wide range on the team. You have somebody holding hill, somebody cutting lanes, somebody anchoring. Depending on the hill, you may have two people doing cutting lanes, you see? But it's about making sure everything's covered on the map. That's why I said to you, you don't want to just be the guy that's, I'm going to play this one role and this role only, because that's where issues start to happen, okay? So you with me so far?
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay, so right now, your teammate is ahead of you. He is going into the hill. Okay, it's very clear. He's got a submachine gun. He's going into the hill. As soon as this happens, you now are on P1. Okay, you're on P1. This is where the issue starts already. You have hill and power position. Okay, we're not worried about spawns just yet because it's literally the start of P1. You actually want like 3 people watching over right now. You want 3 people fighting for kills. And at most, you want 1 person on the hill, okay? As soon as your teammate's on the hill, there should not be 2 of you there. But you have left, like, you're not caring about where your teammates are on. You're just doing what you want to do, essentially, which is go on the hill. So right now, the issue you have is, what if they send 3 people to the top windows? They send 1 there, and 1 up there, okay? And your teammates have 2. You're leaving your team in a 2 versus 3. If they lose those gunfights, you have 0 chance of securing this time. You see? So that's where you have to start thinking, like, what am my team doing? I need to work around my team and not what you want to do. Like right now, going to the hill for me is a really bad play because you're by yourself. But not only that, now 2 of you are in the hill. I just feel like you're just going to get outnumbered. There's just going to be, like, think about it, bro. You've got no trophy. You're sitting on a hill with a sub, like against any good player. Like, okay, let's switch the role. If you were playing up here and you saw 2 people on the hill, would you like that or would you not like that as an opponent?
Oh, I would love it because then if you take them off,
exactly. You're sitting there with an AR, right? You're sitting there with an AR. You would love for them to be lying down there. Why? Because you're making them weak. They're not really doing anything. You're chucking nades over. Like, it's just easy kills, but you're giving them these easy kills, and that's the issue. So let's play it out and show you what I mean. You're gonna go through. You're holding a grenade, that's fine. But look, like straight away, they got one there, one on the bottom, one there. They're playing for kills first. But see what you're doing? Like, first you're challenging them 1 week. Now you got a sub out, you're sitting there, your teammate dies. Okay? As soon as your teammate dies now, let's go through. What do we have now? You have no chance of staying alive right now. There's so many windows. You have one person up top, 2 people up top, one on their side. There's 2 of you sitting ducks there, and you're leaving this one guy. This one guy is the only guy that can do anything right now. He's the only guy that can basically get a kill. It's the guy in your team watching over you. So do you see how you going on the hill now? Let's see how many seconds you get here. So he dies, by the way, you both die, and you run away. You see? So what you could have done there, do you see how you're backtracking now?
Yeah.
So the good thing is you did realize a mistake, but you backtracking now, for me, it would have been better if you just going up the top at the start. What do you think? Just going at the top of the start, just helping them. Because now, like, you've backed away, all your team have died. You've basically just done nothing, essentially. You got 5 seconds, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't really do too much there. Okay? Yeah. You end up getting great timing, and somehow getting those kills there, which is great. But again, another difference is this, okay? So what lobby is this, like around a platinum lobby?
I think it's plat, maybe with a diamond. I have no idea.
Okay. Let's just say it's a
mix of plat and diamond. So
let's say it's a plat lobby right now, okay? What you're going to realize is the difference between like a plat lobby and like a diamond lobby and then like a crimson lobby. The main thing is the timing of stuff. So what it might take you 5 seconds to do as a plat lobby, in a diamond, you may be expected to do it in 3, in a crim, maybe 2, in an iridescent, maybe 1 second. You see? Those are the difference. It's the timings between decisions. And for example, right now, you doing this, for me, is a waste of like 10-15 seconds because you kind of just stood there and kind of like, for me, I'm surprised you didn't die here. I think the other team should have done a better job there. You know what I'm saying? I think they should have done a better job of killing you there, in my opinion. So you going through like this, like against a good team right now, any good team right now, they would identify the pressure and realize that this door here is where you're going to come from. So do you see how, like, because of your timing, it's just causing such an impact? Like right now that you go through, you see this player. If he was iridescent, I guarantee you, if he was iridescent, he sits on the floor and watches this angle and you're now dead. So it's like you making the same play you did now in a different lobby is going to get you killed. And that's what I'm here to do, is try to help you understand the bad plays you're making and like what's going on, okay? And just kind of understand like why you're making them and what we can do to kind of fix that. Because it's not always about gun skill. People think it's gun skill. It's not really about that. It's about decision making. Now you get 3 kills. Now is the time to get on the hill because you've got map control. Your teammates have got top and you've got kills. So now is where you can soak kills. You see? Even now, I don't mind what you're doing, but this is where you should soak kill. Okay, now right now we're going to stop. 20 seconds left, okay? Now this is where we're going to stop. Now, I've only played a few times on Hacienda this year, but just generally, I knew the spawns roughly and I knew the hill. And this is where I think a learning curve is important. If I asked you right now for P2, okay, you can see the callouts. Hopefully it shows it. Okay, you can see the callouts. Forget everything else. Forget everything else. Where would you want to spawn for P2? If you had a magic wand, tell me where you would want to spawn. Using these callouts, give me an area you'd want to spawn.
Red car, white car, Jeep, ramp, truck, statue, anywhere around there.
So you would want to spawn here. Okay, cool. I'm with you there. I think everyone at home is also with you. So why is it with 20 seconds left? Okay, let's forget everyone else. Just focus on you right now. Forget everyone else. With everyone else away, and you're telling me that's where you want to spawn, right? But with 20 seconds left of the hill, you're standing all the way at the bar. So you can see where you want to spawn and where you're pushing are completely different things. Especially knowing the other spawn is like around there or somewhere like there. You are basically like saying, nah, I'm all right, I want this spawn. So your head is saying you want this spawn, but the gameplay is telling me you want this spawn. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, so with 20 seconds left, we need to start positioning ourselves where? On this side of the hill. You want to make sure you're starting to get this side of the hill because you want to keep them on this side. So do you see, again, these small issues you're making of running around? Like right now you're going for these kills, but can you see it? Look, right now, look, think about where you are. With 20 seconds left, think about where you're standing. So you told me you want to spawn here, but I'm seeing you all the way there. So it's a little bit conflicted, right? With what you're saying to me here and what you're doing. But again, I understand why, because in the game, you're just kind of running and flowing. But do you see when we pause it and slow it down, the mistakes you're making?
Yeah.
Now, we haven't had a gunfight where I've been like, oh, that was terrible. It's nothing to do with gun skill. It's about understanding, what do you want to do? Where should we go? Now, I know you can easily say, oh, I don't really know this map. It's not about the map. It's about the understanding of Hardpoint, right? Like the first time, as soon as you know this is P2, I'm not sure if you did it this scenario. If you didn't, that's fine. But let's say you knew this is P2, your brain should automatically just tell you, even though I don't know the exact spawns, I don't want to be on the other side of the map to give us potential bad spawns. I want to be around here so we get some good spawns. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at the time I was thinking like, all right, well, I'll and this is what I was saying during our mechanic session.
Yeah.
The cutting lanes is like a struggle for me because I do this a lot, right? So I feel like, oh, I'm getting the kills, I'm doing all this, like I'm doing a good
really
job.
Important what you just said.
But yeah, but you know, obviously I'm.
Yeah, let me show you the issue right now. These 2 kills you just got. If you give them the good spawn, they are useless kills. Your scoreboard's going to go up by 2. At the same time, you have given them good spawns. This is why I say to people, stop looking at the kills and deaths and look at how impactful they were. You killing them off the point here by pinching them, getting 2 easy kills, that might negatively affect your team. Why? Because now, let's say you get the next 10 seconds. Yeah, let's say you get the next 10 seconds. Okay, cool. You get 10. You're now on 22, okay? You've given them the spawns. That's 6. They're going to become 56. Let's say they get 50 seconds. So those 2 kills you're getting can negatively impact your team. And that's what I think people need to get. It's not just about kills. It's about where you're getting them from, where you're pushing, what you're blocking. Look at this. 1 kill, 2 kill. Cool. I can see that and say, right, you got a 2-piece. Good stuff. But where are they spawning now? Well, it looks like they got the new hill here. It looks like they're spawning on the new side there.
It looks like my teammates spawned behind me.
Exactly. And why do they do that? It's because you went there. You enable that spawn for your team. The other team started spawning out. You block the spawn. So these kills you're getting, all you're doing is giving them a chance on the new hill. Now you're going through. 5 seconds left. Again, when I talk about levels of lobbies, this is very important, okay? Look how long's left. 4 seconds. How many of your team are going for spawns? Absolutely 0. So none. Your first priority as a player, whenever you're playing in these lobbies, your first priority should be spawns. Okay? Spawns as number 1. Spawns as number 1 priority. In this situation, you should be going through. Another thing is timing. You're in a platinum lobby right now. Look when you're rotating. I know maybe you don't have to be the first to rotate, but let's change the way I approach this. Rotations, okay? The first player to rotate, how long's left of the hill? 5 seconds. So for you, the first person left is 5 seconds in a platinum lobby. Okay, that's an R. I don't know why I wrote R. In a platinum lobby, okay? In a diamond lobby, the first person in your team might be 10 seconds. Okay, in a crimson lobby, the first person to rotate might be 15 to 20, depending on the hill. So do you see all these little differences I'm speaking about and how they're adding up? It's not about, how do I get to crimson? It's like, no, you're doing everything. Just adjust what you're doing. Instead of rotating with 5 seconds left, you should be going to spawns at 20 seconds left. You see, it's about not being reactive and just thinking of the game ahead. And that's the biggest skill difference. People say to me, how do I get to crimson? I'm like, bro, I don't know, because there's so many variables. It's not just one thing. I can't say, start strafing. You know what I mean? There's so many variables. But this is the perfect example. 1 second left, you're going in. Okay, let's just pause it right now. There's 1 second left. Where are they on the hill? Right now, gun to your head. Where are they on the hill?
They're probably going to watch that that right corner so that they can look at the door that I'm coming through, and then that way they can watch that front door.
Do you know for a fact where they are?
No.
Okay. The point is, you're by yourself.
Guessing.
Exactly. That's the issue. It's not about, why didn't you know? You can't know because no information. So you are blindly running into this hill. Your whole team is spawned out, by the way. Okay. For me, you have like a 10% chance of getting a kill here. If they're set up, by the way. Let's say it's a good team. Now, they might not be set up because this is a similar level, right? But let's just say they're a good team, they're set up. The fact that they let you get through here is really bad from them. Okay, they shouldn't let you get through, but you somehow get through. Okay, cool. In this scenario, there should be someone kind of guaranteed to watch this door here. So you're trying to essentially go through this door by yourself, trying to world star them, shit on everyone, and then magically spawn them out. You see what I'm saying in terms of like, in reality, this is like, it's not even a play worth having. There's like 0% chance in my head that you can go in, kill everyone here, get the time and hold it off. Like, it just doesn't make sense in a logical sense. Like, if you're playing a lobby with your level, that just can't happen. What's your thoughts on that before we carry on?
No, you're right. And that's probably exactly what happens. They'll probably bust through this door and get shit on.
Let's see. So you're playing it patient. This is actually better than I expected. I thought you were going to just run in. So you're actually playing it patient. So that was actually good. That was actually not bad. I thought you were going to run in as well. So you underestimate yourself as well. That was good. You played it patient and cool. Now for me, the only issue is, again, with your teammates spawning out, you just have to go for spawns there for me. You just have to go for spawns earlier. Like when you go through now, the fact that you sneak on now, a good player is going to be there. What you should do now, in my opinion, is go right here, because we're worried about spawns. So like, don't worry about the heal when you're by yourself. Like for me, you have to go for spawns, try to kill them at the back, and then at least get something going, because you're by yourself, right? So you're not going to break the hill anyways. So use the next 15 seconds to at least try and get spawns. You know what I mean? Just try your best to get spawns there. But let's go through. Again, good play in that scenario, what you did there. Getting the kill, that was really good. You're buying some time there, and going for spawns. So what I'm going to say now is the opponents are terrible. They didn't even put pressure on you. You did a good job going for spawns eventually, but I'm trying to put you up against better players. That's never going to happen. And that's where people say, oh, I did so good in this level. Like, how am I getting stuck there? I just want you to understand the concept of why it worked. This was like, it was an okay play for me like this, but I like this play here, cutting the lane, getting the kill and stuff. But like right now, do you see what I mean by they should have had someone here? Like, they should have someone here ages ago. The fact that they didn't is just really bad from them. Like, how long's left for the hill? 50 seconds. So we're on P2, and no one on the map is holding the back. You see the issue? Like, no, like this guy, all you have to do is sit here or push here and he kills you. But because they flooded the hill, you somehow got the kill and were able to push through. So it was a good play from you, but it shouldn't happen, and they let you have it. So I just want you to understand why that happens, okay?
Yeah.
Again, that's me being harsh. I could easily say, oh, no, great job, you broke the spawns, but I'm not going to say that because they played it so bad, they gave you a chance. I want you to be even better, that you're not relying on them to mess up. But I don't want you to rely on them to mess up. I want you to go for spawns earlier. Okay?
Hey, now that makes sense.
Yeah? Because I could easily gas you and say, yo, great job, man, you got spawns. But the issue is when you go into the diamond lobbies or crimson lobbies, you're going to say, oh, like, you know, we went through that earlier. Like, I did the same play and it didn't work. So I don't want you to make the same mistakes. And that's why I'm trying to critique it now, even though it worked out for you. It's more their mistake than anything. Now we go through. Okay, your teammate spawns at the back. Teammate spawns at the back. Perfect. We know we got spawns now. My teammate's got the left here. Again, usually mini map, we should watch the front here. Let's see what you do. Okay, let's see what you do. Now this is where it gets interesting. Okay, let's pause it. What did I say to you earlier? There should be roughly 4 roles on the hill. Okay, there should be 1 holding spawns. So we're going to call that HS. Okay. 1 cutting lanes, CL. 1 holding hill. Okay, and 1 we can kind of say is free roll. We'll call it a free roll where he can support wherever the pressure is. Okay, so he can kind of cut a lane, hold a power, whatever. In this situation, how many people are cutting lanes?
0.
Okay, so that player
maybe,
right there,
maybe 1.
That player right there, I would say is cutting lanes. Because he's holding the front, he's holding that angle, he's trying to cut those lanes. Okay, so the concept of cutting lanes is when you watch over a power position where you think they're pushing through. So technically your player right there pushed up is watching this right side, so I would count him as cutting lanes. Okay, so I got rid of all of that. Okay, unfortunate, that's okay. So we're gonna say cutting lanes. Okay, we have 1 holding hill. Okay, how many do we have? 3 holding spawns.
0.
So this is what you need to understand. In this situation, this is the most important thing I'm going to explain today to everyone watching. BFAM's in the total right by sitting on hill. He was the first player here watching the hill. The second your teammate makes a mistake and comes onto the hill, he should have been holding spawns. He's made a mistake. Is it easier for you to sit here knowing that you were first here, or is it just easier for you to just take his position and go and hold the spawns? What do you think is easier?
It's easier for me to just go take his position.
Okay. Now, when you're playing in a 4v4 in a team, you can talk to your teammate. Let's say you're playing in a team, right? After the game, you can say, right, in that scenario, you're holding spawns. You need to stay there. I'm holding the hill. Why are you coming towards me and causing a bad timing, okay? But when you're playing with randoms and you don't have time to explain that, you need to do what's best for your team. And what your team needs right now is somebody holding spawns. Why? Because as soon as you guys die, they're going to spawn you out. So I'm going to see how quick you respond to this. And if you turn around and pick up the lane, okay? So you see him running towards you now, you're like, this guy's an idiot. He shouldn't be here. He should stay in the spawns. They clearly don't understand the concept, but you do. So you need to right now be like, okay, let me replace him. That's it. Let's see what you do. You're going to wait?
Okay. I don't think I replace him. We'll see.
And that's the issue. This is the issue right there. You see? You're holding it like that. It's just like... You're getting away with it because of the enemies you're playing against. You're getting away with it because of the enemies you're playing against. This is a bad play from everyone involved, okay? But I'm only coaching you, I'm not coaching them. We need to be replacing the areas on the map that we have. Now look where you spawn, okay? You spawn here, why? Because they didn't block the spawns either. So what you're playing in these lobbies is no one's blocking the spawns, it's just so random. So this is what I'm trying to say, is like these lobbies that you're in, you can easily get out of it if you do the right thing. You guys are holding the hill there, but they just, honestly, this P2 was one of the worst P2s I've seen from the enemy POV. They had the spawns to start with. You just walked in and got the spawns. They died on the hill, and they didn't go for spawns again. With 40 seconds left, all they had to do right there, all they had to do was push the back. If they had an AR right there, you're probably dead. Like, you know where you're standing? They could have killed you easily. But they didn't do that. Yeah. They all came through the side door. So again, you're getting away with it because these guys are clueless, right? So I want you to be more consistent against other teams. Like right now, look, you're going through. Does that make sense what I'm saying, by the way? Do you see how even though you guys are getting the time, I'm seeing so many bad plays? It's because it's not about the time. It's about the concept behind it. Okay, bro? Because your teammates, what they naturally do is just go towards hill. They just go towards hill, go towards hill. And again, one thing I want you to start doing is picking up a weapon that you need to. Like, if you feel like you need to get an AR out, get an AR out. Right here, another thing I always talk about is sprinting when you don't need to. In this situation, you guys are clearly late to the rotation. Your whole team is at P2, so we just know roughly that they know you're going to be here. Again, I'm assuming they have some knowledge behind them. It doesn't look like they have too much, based the way they're playing, but you're spawning here, you're number one. Your whole team is here, okay? So they are going to cut the lanes. The most important and popular lane they could cut is this little fence here that you're coming through. Why? Because it's such a narrow area that it's quite easy to push through. So they probably have a setup like this. They probably have a setup like this. Someone in the window, someone in the hill, and maybe someone at the back. Like, I don't really know where they're going to have. Something like that, okay? Roughly. All we know is you guys are going to come through the right-hand side, coming through the left here. So when you're going through a door like this, they are probably going to pre-aim this. So what you can do is shoulder it. Throw a shoulder here, just see what they're saying and see if you can get through. But right now, look what you're doing. You're sprinting, sprinting, sprinting. You see that you're sprinting, and then by the time you get your gun up, you're already dead. Because he's kind of lane. So again, just making sure we're ready for a gunfight when we expect a gunfight. Because he wasn't actually ready for a gunfight either. He wasn't ready for a gunfight either, but he got the kill. Like, you could have easily killed him because he was sprinting, like, he had his ATS on like you, and he was like tack sprinting. But right now, you should be ready for a gunfight. Like, you're holding your gun up, but this is the danger zone. You getting that extra sprint right now doesn't help you because of how, like, you know what I'm saying? So you need to be a bit better there in terms of like being ready. Let's go through. And a lot of the concepts are the same, bro. Like, on this map, it's not about like, it's just about where you're playing, how you're playing. Like, I feel like right now you're doing a good job with just slaying, but the kills are kind of useless because you just have no map control. I don't mind where you're sitting right now. You're kind of, this is kind of like you're behind them. Okay, so right there, you're actually behind them. So if you think about it, where's your team coming from? Your whole team is coming from the right. Your whole team's coming from the right. You're on the left here. You're actually behind them. So you should right now, like, look to your right, maybe wait for a timing and kill them. But look what you do. You, like, right now, this is what's happening. Again, I don't know what your opponents are doing, to be honest with you. I have no idea what they're doing, okay? Your whole team seems to be on this side of the map. Your whole team seems to be there, okay? They're contesting the hill. So your team is, like, looking like they're around there. If your whole team's there, your opponents are going to be looking at them, right? This is like your opponents are set up like this, something like this. Like, in this situation, you're somehow there. They haven't even looked for you. You need to use that advantage and go behind them. Like, you're literally behind them. They should have killed you by now. They didn't even see you. You need to use this. While your opponents are looking at this way, you need to go behind them and get the kills there. But when you're doubling up this way, the issue you have now is they're holding the angles. It's so much easier to hold an angle than it's to break an angle. So you going backwards there is a big mistake. You need to get these kills. Like, let's say you get one kill here. Let's just say you kill this guy here, okay? When you kill him and he spawns there, this guy now turns around. So you've taken out 2 people just from that one play. You see? So you got to be more annoying here. When you're in this scenario, you got to read the map and say, right, let me be annoying. Let me be annoying. Let me go right here. But instead you go left and you're completely out of the play now. Like, every second now, what are you doing? You're technically leaving your team in a 3v4. Like, your team's in a 3v4 right now, and you're hoping they win, you're hoping they win, you're hoping they win. Like, right now, I guarantee you're just hoping they win, hoping they win. The fact that they won that, they were actually 3v4. You can't rely on that. You see, you just backed away there? I feel like you could have just easily helped them from the other side there. What do you think?
Yeah,
they're still coming from there.
Sense.
They're still coming from there. So you just did a whole wrap round for no reason. Like, why not just be annoying? Like, you were already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were already here in such a good spot. And you kind of, right now, you were just sitting in a spot. You could have just waited, played it patient, let them go through and kill them. Instead, you wrapped the whole map, essentially, just to go through your side. That's kind of the mistake there, okay?
Okay.
Because look where you ended up. Look where you ended up. Think about it. Like, you were right here. You went all the way around to end up right there, where you could have taken a 5-second step.
Yeah.
Any questions on that?
Nope. That makes perfect sense.
New hill. Let's start rotating. 5 seconds left. Let's start rotating. Again, you're sitting here. You're cutting the lanes. What value are you getting right here? With 4 seconds left, there's 0 value here. You're cutting the lanes on this hill, but there's 0 value because, like, the new hill's on the other side of the map. You now have to trek 15 seconds, and they're going to be set up. So again, just like looking at the time of the map and saying, right, what am I doing here? I should be rotating right now. I should be fighting the new hill. I'm fighting the new hill. But look, you're sitting here. You're sitting here. There's 5 seconds left. Okay. So remember what we said on rewind in the mechanic session. We were on P2, right? And then we went to P3. I showed you how far you spawn out and how long it takes. Remember the timing? It was 12 seconds, right? After the 6-second kill.
Yep.
So 12 seconds, and I'm like, it's going to be even longer on this map because it's a larger map. So let's count together, okay? Let's see how long it takes you to get to towards the hill. So we can say, look at the timer. Actually, let's just count together. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 seconds, and all you did there was get the kill on the scrap time, and all you're going to do is spawn him closer, right? So remember what I said? That kill, that didn't even help you because the new hill's rotated. So 4, so we say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like, do you see what I'm saying though? It's just taking way too long. And look, you're checking every corner, checking every corner. By the time you get your first engagement on this hill, it's already been 12 seconds, and you haven't even had one engagement on the hill. You see? So these things are just, we have to be way quicker here. What do you think?
No, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
That's I don't even think I was thinking about it in this map.
Well, I know it's a new map, so I do get it's a little bit difficult, but the reason I'm saying these is because I like testing the new map, because it's like the hardpoint concepts should still apply. Just because you don't know the map yet, the concepts should still apply in terms of like the general way you play hardpoint. Because right now, you know, this is not an easy push through because they're set up. But if you went here 20 seconds ago, you might have got here first and had a bit of control. But now breaking this hill is so hard to do. Like, you're going through one door. Look, you're trying to, and you're going round. You're like, oh, let me maybe make a play. But look how long you've taken. You've not had one engagement. How long left on the hill? 40 seconds. You wasted 25 seconds there. Okay, yeah. Good pinch. 25 seconds are gone though. So great pinch. You finally break in. But it took 30 seconds to get one wave in. And you guys broke it in your first wave, which was great. But imagine you didn't break it in your first wave. Like, that took you 30 seconds for one wave, okay? This is better, though. This is a good concept. This right now is good. When you're cutting the lanes here, this is good. So you're going off angles, you're getting those kills, that's great, okay? Obviously, your teammates died there, which is unfortunate. That was unfortunate. But just overall, that was a good concept of cutting the lanes, okay?
Yep. Yeah, I saw the red dot on the right, look to the right, and, well, got shot from the left.
Like, even right now, like, I can see what you're trying to do. You're trying to watch over there. That's fine. Like, that was great. You get two. See, that was a good three-piece. You see the difference now. The reason why this was a good three-piece is because you took them off the hill, you got the two people watching over, and you get a three-piece, and you're on the good side for P2. So that was actually a very valuable three-piece. Your teammates can now get the time here. So this was a great example. So you just got to clean up the bad ones and get the good ones like that. That was good. That was really good there. And now pick up an AR. Watch over. See? Just like play smart there. But now you've got spawns. Do you see the difference in the old two-piece that I said was invaluable and this one that was valuable? Because you got the kills, allowed your teammates to get the time, and now you have the new spawns. That was a valuable two-piece. Okay, I don't even mind this play. I actually don't mind that play. A little bit unfortunate. You guys spawn at the back now. Immediately, what would I do? I would pick up an AR. This is why we need to be more flexible, okay? If you spawn up right here, you are the only one back there. Remember, your teammates pushed out for the hill. So, you know what? I kind of need to hold this side of the hill. Let me get an AR out. Pick up, like, go to your AR class now. Be flexible. Get your AR out. Hold this back of the map. Make it easier for your team to hold the hill. Because now you're going to push in with a sub.
Just died.
Who has spawns right now on your team?
No one.
Okay, look where you died from.
Well, me, technically.
Who's holding spawns? Let me change my question. Who's holding spawns?
No one was holding spawns.
Right now, you're worried about the hill. Look behind you in the minimap. You get killed, and you spawn out, and that's GG. That's where you lost the game right there. Look where you spawned. You still spawn close because no one on their team's holding it. Again, they're giving you a chance here for no reason. But you go through. Again, right there, you're going through the long route. I feel like you could have just went through the side there and like, help your teammates through the back because it's easier. But I see what you're doing here. Go through the front. And look how much time they got on this hill. This is the hill they brought the game back. You could have done nothing else all game besides hold the spawns here and you win the game. Look at the score. It's 108 to 75. You get an AR out right now. You watch this mid cart. You watch the left. You get that one kill. Your teammates spawn with you. You collapse on the hill. You break it. Okay, look at the score. They are on 75, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they're on 100. Just like that. I don't even need to go through this because it's so hard to break. It doesn't really matter. How much time did you give them there? 40, 50 seconds around? Like, you get them so much time. Go through. And that's it, bro. You just let them chain. You see that one or two hills make so many, like how much of an impact it has. Good kill there. Again, I'm fine with that. It's fine. Good two-piece. You're just putting pressure on them. This is fine. So you definitely, like, have some good plays. It's just those small plays we got to be like, oh, how do I adapt? So right now you are doing the cutting rolls like pretty good when you have team control. The only problem I'm seeing is you're doing the same role regardless of what's happening on the map. Look, okay, why is it working now and not earlier? Because your team have control. You're knowing where they're spawning, you see? So you need to help your team when they don't have control. 20 seconds left, bro, push through. Let's go to New Hill now. You're doing this was a great job cutting the lanes. Great job. Let's go to New Hill now, okay? 10 seconds left. Even this wrap around here, I don't mind it. I would have, let's see what you do now. So 2 seconds left. They're going to be on the hill. What do you not want to do? Sprint like this. You don't have your gun up. Okay, that's what we want to work on. Right now, they're in the hill. They're going to be playing close. Just chill now. Just chill. These kills are so valuable. Look what you're doing. You're running. Like right now, if he's ready for you, he's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? By you like sprinting with your gun up. That's where you got to just be a bit more careful. And right now, hold the angle. I don't mind you sliding, but if you're going to slide, like you have to be aimed in and like sliding and actually be a hard target to hit right now and like go for the kill. Instead, you're kind of like right there. If he's on a head glitch, like imagine you ran out like that and he was on the head glitch. He's going to kill you. You just got to be a bit smarter there, a little bit. Because now look how far you spawn. Well, you don't really spawn that far, to be honest. You spawn quite close. You get quite fortunate. You spawn right there. Okay, you're going to break the hill now with your teammates. But the pressure you're putting out is so much better than earlier. So much better than earlier. Your team is going through middle. This is a lot better. This second, like, half after the P2, this P3 and P4 has been really good from you. I prefer the other cart. I don't like going through this cart. I feel like you could have just went for that same cart you came from. Like, right there, I feel like you made a bit of a misplay. You're taking too many routes when you have the numbers. Like, right now, you get the kill. That's fine, okay? Your teammate's going through middle. I don't think you need to take a route here, bro. You're 3v4. You're 4v3 right now. Like, you got the first kill. You just put the pressure on them now. Like, right now, you're taking too long. Their guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got numbers now. You got numbers. Like, right now, think about it. How many people are on their team now?
3.
You just got the teammate got another kill though, so it's 2, right?
Oh yeah, 2.
So like now you just got to run in, bro. You just got to run in with your teammates. But like, look, you're going round. Look, another kill right there. You need to push with them. Like right now, look, there's no reason to take a route. You have the numbers. You're 3v2. Just go with them. Go with them. Why do you think you took a route here? Just a habit?
Yeah, I think it was just a habit. Like I shot him from one angle, and then I instantly think like, oh, I got to reposition. I can't shoot him from the same angle again.
It's very situational. My whole team was
pushing through there.
It's very situational. Like right now, I would have preferred
like, you. Pinch.
I would have preferred you staying there, bro. I just think the timing. The thing is, your pinch doesn't make sense because it's a 20-second pinch. It's different if it was a 3-second angle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if there was a door on your right, that's fine. But your pinch here, your logic, that's another 25 seconds. So it doesn't really make sense. It's not really a pinch. That's like 20 seconds added. So right now, you see, like right here, you should be going through there because you're 3v2. Because look at this pinch now. You're going through. They've already spawned up and they're just gonna get on the hill. And by the time you got all the way around, like you see how long this pinch is, your teammates already broken the hill. All right, bro.
Yep.
Good play, though. Great initial play. Like I said, the initial play was fantastic. It was just the ending right there. Good play again. You got some equipment there. You could always use it, but that's fine. This is mixy. It's fine. We went through quite a few rotations now. Let's just see if there's anything different on the P1. Again, I would like you to get an AR out sometime. I think it will just help you a bit more.
Yeah, right there. I think I was waiting for like my team to like kind of overlook, but then no one shot the guy in time, so I just chowed him. Yeah, I didn't know where he was, and I was just like, I gotta chow him.
Well, this is just a mixy hill, but it's all about the P2. Let's see how you play for the P2. You finally get the AR now. Okay, I see you. You got that AR out. Let's go. Okay, you're gonna go through. Again, you're breaking through the front now. You're going for a bit of a pinch here, which is okay, but yeah, they get the kill, and they just spawn you out. Do you see how far you spawn though? Like without spawns on this hill, look how far you are. Like you're just spawning so far, bro. I feel like this hill is so hard to break through the front, man. It's just about playing for spawns. I didn't see you once, so you know what? I'm gonna take spawns and play for them. And the thing is, in these lobbies, no one does that, bro. So instead of spawning back there, just make sure you guarantee those spawns. Once you get the first wave of kills, it's nice and easy. That's the main thing I would realize. I would say is that you did a good job cutting lanes, but you could never cut lanes in this situation because your teammates don't have control. You see? So you need to make sure you're playing for spawns. Again, 40 seconds left here. It's like, it's a little bit too late. Against a good team, they're going to be ready for you here. That's another thing you're doing. You're going through very popular cuts as if you have active camo. Like right now, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like right now, what is your plan here? You're just hoping they're not looking at it. Like if they're looking at you right now, you are dead, and that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure we're ready for it. Like, do you see what I'm saying there? Like right now, if I said, oh, does he look like he's ready for a gunfight? I mean, not really. Like, are you ready for a gunfight? Not really. Your centering's too low. They're in the car. They're gonna head glitch you. Like you're not pre-aiming. You're not ready. You're not sliding to the car. You're just, you know what I'm saying? You're just running at them, and then you're trying to react.
Yeah,
you're just trying to react to get a kill.
I think I was babied from the last time they were on the hill and they didn't have anyone in the back.
Exactly,
so I was
which was
like,
a terrible play from them. Exactly.
Yeah.
But remember I said that was a terrible play from them, so now they finally made a decent play. Even this play isn't the best, it should be further back, but like he just gets an easy kill. You just made that kill hard for him. You had equipment there, you had a stun, you had a nade. Look at that. Like, look how easy that kill is for him. See?
Yeah.
So you just got to make sure you're doing a better job there, because look how far you spawn. Does that make sense, that play right there? Because you do that a lot.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. I
remember what we said.
Habit of that.
This is another thing. People think, oh yeah, but if I have to run and get the hill, okay, let's play out. You saving 2 seconds, okay? You're now dead, spawning 8 seconds away. That 8 seconds is times 2. because you're doing it twice. So you saving 2 seconds costs you 16. I know you're not saying that, but I say that's what people's argument is, but that's my argument. You spend an extra 2 seconds pre-aiming that would have saved you 16 seconds, because that was 8 seconds to get here, right? And now it's another 8 seconds, maybe more. So that's why every kill isn't just a 1 kill, bro. You're wasting double that time. We went through that on the rewind, remember? How that 6 seconds was 12? And that's why every single death you have when you spawn out is so annoying. Great read from you, by the way. I like this play a lot. I love that play from you to reposition. This is great. This made a lot more sense for you. This is good. Great shot. Perfect. This was a really good play from you. Really, really smart there. I need you to do that more often. That play right there, the heads up play to say, oh, 20 seconds left, my teammate's got the hill. Oh, why am I here? This heads up play was perfect from you. The old version of you would have went to the hill here. The fact that you turn around immediately is what I want to see more of. Okay? So whatever was in your brain in that moment is what I want to see more of. That was perfect. Do you see why that was a good play?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you're spawning up and stuff like that. So that was good. That was perfect. Okay, sometimes you don't do that. Look at the difference now. You're holding that cart. You're doing perfect. Again, you don't need to panic here. Let's play it out. Let's play it out. That guy's one shot. He's getting away from you. Why is this kill so valuable for you that you have to jump out the window and get him? Do you think he's going to survive if he goes there? He's not. He's dead, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think I have a bad habit of not trusting teammates too. Like, so if I get someone one shot, I want to finish it off.
I know, but that's silly, bro. Because like, think about it. You're giving up such a power spot because you have no faith in it. You think your teammates are that bad that they're not going to kill this guy one shot running in your team with 1v3? And then look what happens now. Because of that bad play from you, you have this gunfight and you die. So you're not trusting your teammates, but you're the one who made the wrong play. Your teammate actually did his job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So get that out of your head because it's going to cost you a lot, bro. Like, think about it. You not trusting your teammates, even though that's silly, to be honest. They're going to get that kill, bro. You have to have a little bit of faith in them. I know you do UFC, your MMA. I know you're a soul fighter, but you got to trust your teammates a little bit here. You got to give them a little bit of hope. I can't believe you didn't trust your teammates that bad. You jumped out the window to fry him. That's funny. And look, your teammate actually did his job. He's probably thinking, beef, you didn't trust me, bro. I didn't trust you. You jumped out the window. And now look, now you die and you put more pressure on your team. Just little things like that, man. Little things like that just to clean up, bro. You make this guy weak. You back away. You got your equipment. You know, you're chilling. You hold the window. You hold your left. You're vibing. You're chilling. You end up dying. Look how far you spawn now. Now you're saying you don't trust your teammates. You left them in a 3v4, and now you spawn out. That one play, bro.
Yeah.
You see, it's all these little plays. You're going in. You're by yourself. Again, you're by yourself. You know they're going to be set up here. You know they're going to be set up. They're going to be watching this entrance and this entrance. Take a route here, go left here, be annoying, chuck a stun, chuck a nade, hold a head glitch, go for kills here, go for kills. You're by yourself. But instead, you're going out in the open and you're sprinting at them. That's never a gunfight you're going to win. You're literally sprinting at them and they're going to win that every time. Now you're by yourself, you let your teammates die. It's these little plays. Like right now, who wins that gunfight, you or him?
He did.
Who should win this gunfight in this scenario? Like, can you see why it's such an easy gunfight? Like, look, you're just running at him. Yeah,
he's on a head glitch.
Exactly.
I'm out in the open. Yeah.
So these are things, just slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Because look from his perspective. Look at that. He's hoping you do that. He's hoping you run at him. If you're holding that angle, you get the kill. He's like, oh shit, okay. But you running at him, it's just like giving him time for no reason. And I know the game's almost up. And this is another thing people do is they're like, oh, but the time's almost up. Yeah, but you making the wrong play isn't going to make the time stop. It's just going to give them the win even easier. So you might as well spend an extra 2 seconds setting up. Great play. At this point, you just want to keep them off the hill. This is fine. This is fine what you're doing. Keep them off the hill. Keep them off the hill. Watch, do a little jump up. That's fine. The only thing I would say here is just do a little jump up and scout your left. Because you know they could be close left. Just do a little jump and see if they're on your left there. Just like stand and jump just to see anything on the left there. Let's rotate to the new hill. The game's almost up here. This is quite difficult. Now you got to work with your teammates, trade effectively. Unfortunate. I mean, the game's basically done now. Oh, okay. You guys break it. Let's see what happens there. A little bit unfortunate. One thing I would say is maybe just, when you're standing here, not panicking, just using your equipment, like get rid of that trophy, using your equipment, kind of snaking it, crouching, just a little bit more. That was a little bit unfortunate though, and that's just like cherry picking at the end there. Let's see what happens, because I think you lose it. Yep, there you go. And I heard you say fucking teammates. I can hear you raging about your teammates. Now, the reason you're raging is because you're looking at your KD and saying, yo, I'm final, bro. I got 35 kills. But you saw so many times where it was about other factors, okay?
Yeah.
Now, could your teammates have done better? Absolutely, that's always the case. You got player of the game, you're getting the dope, you were gas, you played good. But there were so many times where you could have went for spawns, could have went for this, could have went for that, okay?
Yep.
And that's going to be the end of the VOD review. How to play Hacienda Hardpoint, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.